will you be buying?
Ready for tonight. Should touch actually an obvious one, ladies and gentlemen. First game against the Chargers. Good evening, Raider Nation. It is Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. And our Las Vegas Raiders are 1-3. Unfortunately, we are right on track to where, unfortunately, Turf kind of expected us to be, right? It's going to be a rough show. It's going to be a quick one. I shouldn't say too quick. It'll be, I'm going to give you, give you what you always come to see. Give you those turfisms. We know how it get down, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad out here in these NFL streets right now, if you're a Raider fan. We got problems. So we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to discuss it. I mean, you see, I do have on something a little funky fresh. Shout out to my guy, Loon. Yeah. The jersey has arrived. I appreciate you. I won this at the Raiders pool party. If you don't recall or don't remember, I know I took a week off. I think something like that. I'm jumping right into it. Chat lives matter though, because my guy Pigs is in the building. What's cracking, Pigs? Appreciate you for coming through. As always, my dude. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey, my guy Scotty Ramos. Scotty, we suck, bro. I hate my NFL team and my wife. It all started Sunday when we lost. Damn it. Your side chick is the Ravens, That's what you're doing now? That's where you're going? They even worse, man. They even worse. I mean, have they even won a game yet? I don't even know. It's ugly out here, ladies and gentlemen. This show I wasn't looking forward to this show. I wasn't, right? I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, right? You know what I mean? It's feeling like a job today. Cheers to everybody that's out here in these, YouTube streets getting it in. Especially if you're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. This is tough. This is rough, ladies and gentlemen. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. But I mean, let's be honest, right? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. It shouldn't be that big of a issue for you for the number one reason, and the fact that I told y'all we were going to. Hey. I tried to make sure everybody, tempered their expectations and thoughts and, expectations, however you want to put it. But you see what's happening, man. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. We got problems. We got a lot of problems. And I mean, it starts at the top. It really does start at the top. I mean, are we going through another regime change? Are we going to go through another, a whole nother, situation where we got to get a whole new crew, whole new coaching staff, right? Are they gonna do this again? Another 2, 3 years? I don't know. I digress. I need to talk about the show. You know what I mean? I need to talk about the show. This guy's over here. I'm on these new kicks, these new, situations. My guy Sack, man. Appreciate you for coming through, my dude. Hope you enjoy the show. Man, it's tough right now. It's tough right now, man. I'm with you. I'm with you, Ramos. I'm with you, Ramos. I got you, bro. Uh, it's tough. It is hard being a Raider fan right now for several reasons. I mean, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna go through the stats as always every Monday. I'm not gonna change that part of the show. I'm not changing nothing for this year's show. Really, I'm happy to be here. Shout out to everybody that's out here live. Hey, happy to be here. Excited to chop it up with y'all and talk about this mess. That's exactly what it is, a mess. There's really nothing to be happy about right now. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. This is just straight torture. It's complete torture, and I don't know, man. All I can say is, hey, shout out to the knockout canvas. Hey, it ain't all bad. My favorite fighter of all time, Bud Crawford, got that dub. I'm flying high with that. I'm gonna have to continue to fly high with that because I'm pretty positive there's not gonna be much coming in terms of the Las Vegas Raiders. I did not go to the game. I did not stream it live, right? See, there's some things that you notice that for whatever reason, something just told me this isn't the game. This is not going to be the game to live stream, and yeah, I just had a bad feeling, and I mean it's obvious. We saw what the bad feeling was. I was fortunate in these first few years of them opening up the Vegas Stadium to be on the happy end of those wins. I knew how it felt to be on the other side. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We won a lot of our home games, right? Clearly, there were a lot that we lost, but especially that 2023 season. We won a lot of our home games, and they were all nail biters for the most part. But we won them. I'm not used to being around losing them. Last year was a travesty, as we all know. What do we go 5? What do we go 4-13 last year? I mean, I don't know. I think we repeat it. We'll be lucky, Yeah, we'll be lucky to repeat it. I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous, man. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get 4 games. Maybe that's something we'll pop up and look at today to see. Let's see realistically where we are for the rest of this season, and we'll do that after we dig into the numbers, man. And I agree, Pigs. Janty Pop. I mean, hey, it is the Bears. Let's be realistic. It's not a real team that can really game plan for them, like the blueprint shows. Geno Smith is in trouble. He is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a long road. A long road for Geno. He is already I mean, he's no rookie. He's no mid-level guy. No, he should be seasoned. He should not have 7 picks. Should not be playing like this, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for Gino, regardless of how he should be embarrassed by this. Seriously, you're a professional, my guy. It's just not making sense. Not even a little bit. But like I said, we'll dive into it. I mean, I wasn't surprised we didn't win this game. It was the one game out of these first 4 games I thought we would have a chance to win, and I was correct, obviously, in the terms of having a chance. Because if it weren't for our kicker, and it's not our kicker's fault, right? It's definitely not our kicker's fault that it got blocked. Maybe, angle, right, a little low. Hey, tried to, you got to put your foot in it, pun intended, in terms of distance. So sometimes those traject a little bit lower. I don't know. I'm not sure if I believe one of the, quotes online. Somebody stated that the guy that blocked it realized that our long snapper had a tick. And that's how he could time it. He figured it out early in the game. And he timed it. And with that being said, it was pain. A lot of pain and misery for the people that were there. Jesus. At least it was a good game, right? At least you guys got to see what y'all think is a generational talent. I do hope he is. I pray he holds up. But hey, I give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Ashton Janty doing the damn thing. He balled today. Sunday. Right? Not going to question that. Not going to, we're not going to go down that road in terms of giving props where props should be given. All those things. He did his job, man. Yes, he had a fumble. Started out rocky. But we saw his superpower on notice. Shout out to his superpower in breaking tackles, right? The long touchdown showed that. He's got some promise, man. Obviously broke 100 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Wow. Well, and we're gonna go through these stats, but it boils down to Gino. I hate it, but this one boils down to this is all on Gino. And the reality is, it's always on you anyways, Gino. Think about it. You're a quarterback. They judge you by wins or losses. Right? Let's be realistic here. They judge quarterbacks by wins and losses, not by touchdowns, yards thrown, right? None of that stuff. And Gino, you're not winning, man. So we really got to have a conversation about Gino because Gino is a problem. Gino, and see, this is Pigs. I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to agree, but I'm not going to disagree with you because this is the stuff that Gino allows to come through the gate. Right? By not playing well. Not playing well. He's playing like straight boo-boo. Straight. Yeah. This is nasty. It's nasty work. How much more can we take as a fan base of, well, you guys don't deserve this. You're Raiders. Dude, I'm so sick. I'm about to crash out. Shout out, man. Somebody save me. Somebody hurry up. Save me. I'm about to crash out, man. It's just not cool. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this team, man. It's I don't agree with what Pete Carroll is doing. I'm flip flopping constantly because I'm stuck in this world of trying to support. And, you know, hey, we did something right. I don't know. It's just all bad for turf right now. It's just so bad. I, I didn't even want to do this show today. I'm feeling like year one, ladies and gentlemen. For the record, my first year of doing this in 2021, I literally would not do shows for weeks. You go back to that 2021 season, I'm skipping shows left and right. I'm cursing. I'm crashing out. I'm losing it. It was rough. And I just think to myself, I'm full circle here. Here I am another 4 years, right? Later. It's the same shit. Yeah, we are in the same spot. It is so bad. I don't understand it. Yeah, this is where, right, you start to really wonder about the good old term insanity. And, we've been doing this, some of us, for over 2 decades. Me, some of us for over 4 decades. It's been well over 4 decades for me in terms of cheering for this team. Uh-oh, my internet is cutting out. Yeah? I don't seem to have any problems. Yeah, I don't have no problems over here, boss. Everything is smooth over here, but shout out to Oculus. No teeth here. Internet cutting out. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Yeah, it seems to be smooth over here. Let me know. Anybody else if you have any internet issues on my end. I don't saying pigs, man. I was hoping for nimble. Our O-line has a history of traumatizing the quarterback. Bro, I mean, that goes without being said, and that includes with the running back, which I will continue to say it made no sense to draft. You have no goddamn line, offensive line. You want to talk about putting the cart before the horse? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna go buy this Lamborghini, but I don't have no tires. Hey, I got that Lambo though. Got that Lambo in the garage. I'm just waiting for the tires to come. I'm just waiting for the tires to come in the mail. Jesus. And the problem I have is we're supposed to just sit back and be quiet and support the team. Support the team. Hey, yeah, great. Oh, it's okay. We're going to do great. We're going to get back. We're going to get there. Oh, you just have to stay positive. Positive Pete. Compete with Positive Pete. That's my new term. Compete with Positive Pete. We're going to be positive about this. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. This is what we've succumbed to. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. Pigs. I don't even want to talk about our rookie class. Period. Our whole rookie class in general across the board. This might be the worst draft in the best running back draft that has ever been comprised. I think y'all are starting to see that right now. These running backs ain't effing around, ladies and gentlemen. They are the real deal. There's plenty of them from this draft, and they are all getting it in. Saw R.J. Harvey getting some burn last night. He had over 50 yards after Dobbins already knifed him for Buck. Look, I'm letting y'all know we are in dark times. Shout out to Julio Jimenez in the building. What's cracking, Julio? Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Give Kenny Pickett a shot at this point. I am not against that. I'm not against it at all. I'm not against it at all, my dude. Yep. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. It's just gonna be tough, man. I just don't. It's going to be tough. It's gonna be a long season. Long season with this team. We lost Colton Miller. For the record, and see, no one's gonna like to hear this, and it's probably not. See, I shouldn't even. Yeah, I gotta say. I mean, you guys, you came here to hear this. I wanted Colton gone 2 years ago. Remember the shoulder surgery situation? Remember he didn't have that shoulder surgery, and I was like, there it is. 29 years old, beginning of the end. It's only gonna go downhill from here. It's gonna keep getting hurt. I mean, let's be real here, ladies and gentlemen. Is that what I really wanted to happen? Absolutely not. But it's just, look, this thing called experience. And as you get older, I think y'all can see the experience is all over my face. And as you get older, you just start to see patterns in things. And yes, absolutely. There are some guys, right? The Jonathan Ogdens, right? You got some of the Hall of Famers that they could play forever. It didn't matter. And then you got some guys that are just good for a season, man. Good for a few seasons. Good for, And I think we got the best out of Colton Miller back in 2023. I think that's when I was done with Colton Miller. It's 2023, I believe. It's 2022-2023 season, I believe. It was where I knew where he was messing around with the do I want to have surgery and then ended up losing out the whole season. That was when I was ready to trade him at his. We could have gotten a mint for him. We could have gotten a mint. And I don't think anything would have changed. I don't think this issue is because he's a raid or a fluke. No, I think this is just the wear and tear on the body in terms of, being that size and that type of guy in the league. I wasn't nothing personal. And I mean, now we're going to pay for it. Well, Mark Davis is going to pay for it. Shout out to Mark Davis. You got to be frustrated, Mark. Mark, out of everybody here, I feel for Mark Davis. I do it. The guy is putting his money where his mouth is. He has been. I don't know. This is just so sickening. It's so sickening. It's so bad. Look, we're halfway into the show. I haven't even pulled up the stats yet for the game. We're gonna have to start that here shortly. But we got my guy John Leon in the building. Salute. It's just frustrating time, and it has been since 2023 was one of those pivotal years that it could have went either way, and it didn't go our way. And it hasn't been going our way. I don't know. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's just hard. It's just hard to deal with. We're gonna push through though. We're gonna get through this season. We're gonna discuss the highs, right? We're gonna discuss the highlights. We're gonna discuss all of the good things, all the positive things, man. You know what? Let's just do it, right? Let's just do it, man. Right now, we're gonna dive right in. We're diving right in, yeah. Let's see here. We're gonna share. We are going to share our stats of the game, and yes, I'm absolutely born Geno Smith. We're starting out with passing. Look, 14 of 21, 417 yards, 2 TDs, and 3 interceptions. I don't know what you want to say to that. It's not going to cut it. You can't win with this. You're not going to win with this. There's no way around it. I don't know what else to tell anybody in terms of this. If that's your quarterback, you're not going to win any game. It's all falls on Geno right here. You know, you can give him all the excuses you want, Pete, about him trying to beat the defense and he's doing. I don't want to hear about any of that. He's not a rookie. He's not somebody that we should be expecting to get up to speed. None of this should be happening right now, and anybody in their right mind knows and understands this. You know what I'm talking about. You just know. You just do. I don't need to explain that. I'm positive I don't need to explain that. And it's just not going to cut it. Period. I don't know what else to say. Quarterback rating of 25. I mean, in the dumps. Geno, I mean, you lost the game, bro. You lost the game. That's just where we're gonna hang that. We're gonna hang that at. You lost the game. But let's go to the bright side of things, and that is our guy finally did something. Our guy finally kicked in with 21 carries, 138 yards, and a 6.6 touch average, 64 long. I started to see that 1-2 punch. I'm still. See, I don't need to even put myself into that situation. Look, I'm just going to say it as is this. I think you see exactly what we're looking for in terms of a 1-2 punching power rushing attack in Ashton Jeanty and Raheem Mostert. I was excited to see this. As you can see here, Raheem had 4 carries for 62 yards with a 15.5 average touch per carry with a 37 long. It's 4 touches, ladies and gentlemen. I've already been through these numbers. I've already explained why I felt Mostert was probably the best running back initially on the team. And you know what? I'll continue to say that. As of right now. I'll continue to say Raheem Mostert is probably the best running back we have. You know, you got to remember, man, this is across the board. Jeanty is slowly but surely changing that. I will say that. He's slowly but surely changing that. Everyone's making all of this hoopla about, he's standing up. It's not going to make you play better. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that him having the ability to be him, to be comfortable, to express himself, is not going to make him play better. That is going to make him play better. It absolutely is. Look, and this is one of those scenarios where now you get story time from Turf. It's story time because I don't know. I think I grew up in a golden era. A lot of people say these things, but nah, I really grew up in an era where there were some noticeable differences. And coming from Connecticut to San Diego as an 18-year-old kid and playing football in the Northeast, California had a swag that was just different. Still does, always will, always has. Same for Texas, same for Florida, right? The Northeast don't have no swag. Hey, I know. My tri-state homeboys, I know y'all want to boo me. I get it. And I probably deserve it, right? Because, hey, Jersey kids had swag. Jersey and upstate New York kids had swag. Even city kids, they all had swag. But I'm just saying, Jersey jumped out more so than New York growing up in terms of, you know what I mean, players. Anyways, long story short, the reason I'm getting into this is because of our running back and everybody making big hoopla about his stance and so forth. And what I can do is I can tell you this. And I vividly remember this, and it's so cool that it went down this way. And I, shout out to Cam, man. 4th and 1. Cam Newton show, 4th and 1. What I love about Cam, man, is the way he tells animated stories and the way he tells those stories to where only people that have been there know it. Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of guys, they'll be able to fake the funk. And this is like, again, for dudes that was really dudes. Shout out, hey, call it what you will. I'm sorry, man. I was a dude. I balled. I'm gonna pat myself on the back, all of that. I was a dude. I was a vibe. I was everything. I did my thing. So you don't really. These are things you kind of take for granted. But before I get too far, right? Let me go on into this story because, man, Cam put up a video about getting spatted. Who knows about spat? I don't know who's up there. I see a few people, a few heads. For real talk. Tell me, the only people that we're talking about seeing, that's why I know that I grew up in a special era because spatting was not a thing everywhere in the country. Right? In the 90s. It wasn't a thing everywhere. I see brothers in the Northeast, and maybe it was just me. Y'all could, all my fellow, all of my guys from the, from the East Coast, y'all can clown, upstate, all that good stuff. I put it on me. Yes, Turf knew nothing about spat. You got to remember, Turf is green, coming from Connecticut. And here I am in San Diego, and you would have thought I saw my favorite car, and it was mine. When I, for the very first time, saw a trainer spat somebody else. Bro, y'all have no idea. I was just mesmerized. What is that? Why does he get this? And can I be next? Because I have to be spatted. Deion Sanders kind of started this, man. right? You look good, you play good, you play good, you pay good, you pay good, right? We all know how that saying goes from Dion, man. And all I can tell y'all is, bro, spatting was a thing, man. And I knew nothing about it. See, even the Midwest kids, shout out to Protect the Shield podcast, right? They pulled the socks down, you know what I'm saying, to give you that look as far as your spat over your cleats and so forth. But the reality is, not everybody got spatted. You had, right, there was just not enough time in tape in the day for everybody on the squad to get spatted, before game time. We talking junior college, high school. High school, I knew nothing about it. When we got spatted in high school, it's because you tweaked your ankle. Like, I'm going to just keep it a being. Like, there was no, that was for fashion, like, lining up, getting, no. That was, I just sprained my ankle, rolled it. I need tape. That's what that was for us. And that's just what it was. And nobody looked at it like that. All I can tell you is spatting, and it got to the point where I learned how to spat myself, bro. It is an art. It is a thing. I don't know how to explain this. It's the process, all of it, bro. It's just as good as smelling the fresh cut grass. Getting ready and preparing for a game. I remember spatting myself several times. Just because, it was just what I wanted to do. I didn't want nobody else to spat me. I didn't want a trainer. I wanted to do it. And I always use black tape. Hey, I was clean. Bro, that black tape with those Notre Dame jerseys, the Notre Dame colors at San Diego Mesa, the black spat. Don't get me wrong, I had white spat too. But the home jerseys with the black spat, I'm trying to tell y'all, Turf's feet looked a little better on film with that spat. See, I don't think y'all understand. There was, especially, you know what I mean? Spatting, I don't know. It really, man, it triggered something for your boy. Shout out again to Cam Newton. Had a good, long laugh and conversation with the fellas, in our chat about this. Because, I mean, it's that real, ladies. And it's something so simple, so basic, but, it's the whole process. Hopping up on the edge of that table and kicking your feet out. You know what I'm saying? Got your pre-wrap in your hand. You got your 2 rolls of tape in the oven. You just smiling. You ready. Yeah, man, and there's nothing cleaner. You get off that table, you feel like your ankles are locked in, everything is just solid, and it's clean. You don't even want to run. You like, I'm gonna just stay on the concrete. I'm looking sharp right now. The spat is sharp. It's sharp. Oh man, you bring me back with that one. So, long story short, I do believe Ashton Janty got a little bit of his swag back from his stance, bro. I know it sounds corny. It is corny, but I think it did do something for him. Hey, and if we can capitalize and can continue, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Hey, let's check out a couple of people, man. John, I know, man. I don't even think we can trade Gino. Just release him and take whatever cap hit. Yes, that's where we at with it, John. I agree. Hey, we got Icy Lucio in the building. Chargers fan. Glad Janty finally went off. That's because you got him in fantasy. I already know. You're not fooling me, Icy. I already know why you glad he went off. Trust me, there's a lot of people that had him. A lot of people talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Being their fantasy player that they picked, and they hope he does well, etc. The whole nine, and he did. We're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? And again, was it the Michael Myers stance? You know what I mean? 6.6 yards a carry. That's nothing to sneeze at, ladies and gentlemen. That's putting in some work. That's some real deal right there. You know what I'm saying? That's some real deal. So, got to give props where props are due. And, you know, we're going to keep an eye on Janty, bro. That's just the way it goes. We're going to keep an eye on Janty. In terms of Mostert, I mean, you see what I'm highlighting. It'll continue. We'll have to see how this relationship goes. I think it could be a great match made in heaven. We just don't have an offensive line and quarterback. Sorry, Gino. That falls on you. You are a veteran. Like, give you no pass. So, Gino, you got to step it up, man. You got to step it up. Trey Tucker, 2 carries. Averaging 4. That's all we ever care about. If you get the ball 3 times, you should have a first. Otherwise, what good are you? Right? I think everybody knows that. The golden key and ticket to any average is 4. Because that means if I give you the ball 3 times, you get me a first down. It's 12 yards. 10 yards for a first down. For you people in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, let's look at the wide receivers. Brock Bowers, our number 1 wide receiver, which is a problem. It's a problem. Brock is our number 1 wide receiver, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody else see that as a problem? I see it as a major problem. We have no number 1 wide receiver. Jacoby, I don't know what y'all want. I don't know what you want me to say about this. This is not going to. Ashton Janty, shout out to him. He had a great day. 2 TDs. Showed his superpower off. Breaking tackles. Yeah. Trey, 2 catches. This shit is garbage. See, I'm starting to curse. I'm holding it together well today, ladies and gentlemen. I am holding it together so well. Y'all have no idea. I am so holding it together. We are so good. We are good. Hey, this is gonna be a decent season. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna have a good time. Jesus. I am so close to crashing out. We're going to go through. Ashton Janty did have a fumble. Yeah, we don't like fumbles. You know, and hey, look, we lost by a point. Let's give defense a little bit of credit, a little bit of clout, right? Hey, Max maxed out. I think Max did everything you would expect Max to do. You want Max to do. You want from Max. 5 total tackles, 5 solo tackles, 3 of those 5 for loss, 3 pass deflections, 1 quarterback hit. Bro, you're not going to tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's not, you don't think that's a deal? That's a deal right there, Max. Got a pick. I don't see the pick. They ain't show the pick. He got a pick. Max had a pick. I don't know, man. Guys are playing, though. You know, Devin White. Shout out to Devin at the top of the list. The tackles. Linebacker. He's balling. He's doing this thing. Hey, they brought him in to do his thing. He's doing this thing. Caillou Blue Kelly. Sticking his nose in there. Jamal Adams, I was happy to see him, do well. Coons had a couple of plays. We had a Tommy Eichenberg sighting. I remember hearing about that. All of this is just. There goes the interceptions. Max Crosby with the interceptions. Kick returns, not bad. 27, 38 long. Dylan Loudby again, capitalizing in the Special team situation. Obviously, we talked about the field goal situation. Look, I I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done talking about it. I'm excited I got through today. And I will be a little short, right? You know, it's a little bit short here today. Yeah, because normally I'm still trying to get through something. There's nothing to get through. We absolutely stink. I don't know anything else. This is going to be a long season, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bunch of, you know what, we lost again. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I can bring that up. I don't know if we have another potential game to win. Right? That doesn't look like it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do it. Yeah, let's just pull it back up. Where am I at? Right here? Yeah, let's pull it back up. Let's share real quick. Let's share one more time so that you guys can get a great understanding of how turf feels. Here we go. All right. So here you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 1-4 officially. We're 1-4. Right? We're 1-4. Let me see. I think I see somebody. We got McGee Raiders in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. All right. So, does anybody in their right mind think we're going to beat Indianapolis? Especially after them coming off of a loss. Absolutely not. That's 1-5. Tennessee, that's a toss-up. I'll give it to you. 2-5. For everybody that wants that, I'm going to say 1-6. Kansas City, 1-7, 2-5, right? Jacksonville. We can be 3-5 here. I think we'll be 2-6. Denver, no way we're winning that game, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas, we're not going to win that game. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Cleveland, by that time, it'll be Shador and or somebody else. They'll have Judkins running mad. It's just not going to happen. We got Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be steaming Willie Beeman. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You got Denver, December 7th. Still at 2-3 wins. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not. Guess what? The week after that, December 14th, not gonna happen. You're playing the freaking Eagles. It's not gonna happen. Hey. 2 wins, 3 wins. This is where, you know what I'm saying? We got a shot. I mean, our record will be like 2-14, 3-13, right? That's where we'll be. But we got Houston December 21st. That'll be our Christmas gift, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get that win, maybe. Maybe we'll get that win. And then the gift that keeps on giving. Last but not least, but the way these dudes are playing, especially with these young bucks, that kid called Scatterboo and Dart. The Giants. You literally got 2 games left that you got a legitimate chance at winning. Kansas City at home, last game of the season. They'll be fighting for a position. Not going to win that game. You're not winning any of this. You're not winning any of this, ladies and gentlemen. None of it is going to be attainable. None of it. None of it is obtainable. So, I don't know. I don't know what's next. What do y'all? I don't. We're going to just continue to keep seeing what we're seeing throughout this season. I'm glad I didn't put a whole lot of thought and effort into this season. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I would have really done, I wanted something really slick. I'm glad I didn't. It would have been a waste for this season. We got plenty of seasons coming that things won't be a waste. But this is absolutely disappointing. There's no way around this. This is very disappointing. It's going to be very hard to do these shows every Tuesday. And we will be very fortunate to have 4 wins this year, as we did last year. So, with our offensive line problems, our quarterback problems, our running game problems, defensively, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm at a loss for words somewhat. It's just going to be a long season. I didn't even want to do the show. That's real talk. I just didn't even want to do the show. Just goes to show you where my head is at. But it's a long season. Maybe we rack up some wins, and maybe, hey, a lot of people are thinking 8 games. I can't believe anybody thought we were going to win 8. The people that thought we were going to win 8 games, I'll give y'all a pass because I'm positive y'all weren't looking at the schedule. I already know you weren't. You were just thinking out loud and, 8 games, yeah. You weren't really being realistic at all. Not even a little bit. But that's okay. Look, this was a wonderful show of the Ultimate Raider Fan 32. Hey, I was out of town last week. Just a heads up. Had work to do, right? Got to pay the bills, man. Only reason I missed. I'm not going to miss anymore. This is not going back to 2021. I'm not going to take a page out of the old book and, and I'm not going to fly off the handle and crash out. I was so close to crashing out in a few areas in this process. So close to crashing out. Oh, so close. So close. I'm not going to. We're going to get through this season and the next. And I think the next coaching staff will be the one that'll stick around. I think they'll get that right finally, meaning we're not going for a Band-Aid or whatever. We're going to get something that, it doesn't matter if we go 0-8. Kind of like what the Jets are going through right now. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all see it like I do, but I see the Jets stirring something up, man. I like Aaron Glenn. I like his fire, his passion. He's working with what he's working with. We need some people that are going to come in the building and stay for a long time. Pete Carroll's not going to stay for a long time. 2 more years, max, out of Pete Carroll. And it'll be what it'll be. Yeah. Bro, I swear, this channel that I have, we are all getting canceled. Mental disability excuse. I Look, this has been a great show. This is as great as it could ever possibly be because Turf didn't even want to do it. Look, man, this is I don't know what y'all want. We'll figure something out. Somebody come up with a cool game. I don't know. I don't know what y'all want from me, man. This is gonna be a hard, long, tumultuous, horrible season. But until then, hey, we're gonna do our best to bring you whatever we can. I'll probably I don't even know. I'll go to the Texans game. I'm not going to any other games. We're not. We'll pause on that. But tomorrow night, you do not want to miss the Knockout Canvas. Great show. Coach, excuse me, Jesus Christ. Coach Angelo. I'm missing my guy already, man. I know we got a lot to discuss because we missed last week too as well due to me being out of town. And then Thursday, man, I was happy to see Spence held it down for us, man. Dead in the water. I can't wait to chop that up, Spence. You did a good job, bro. Appreciate you. Again, out of town, right? So it is what it is. Y'all know how this goes, man. I put in my hour for the day. I was trying to get it exactly to 9:30, and I think I'll do that. I think I'll get there. This is so bad. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a rough road for us content creators dealing with this. I promise you, I'm gonna bring in some other stuff. I have to because otherwise, this is just going nowhere. But hey, until next time, Turf is out. Peace.
Dick proposal, you been bugging.